Survivor of the Labour Party and Olajide Adediran, also known as Jandor, from the People's Democratic Party, are seeking the disqualification of Babajide Sanwo-Olu and his deputy Obafemi Hamzat, who were jointly declared winners of the governorship poll by the election management body INEC last March. While Adediran insists that Hamzat was not qualified to contest the election because he had renounced Nigeria's citizenship to fully take up that of the United States willingly, Rhodes Vivo is asking the tribunal to invalidate APC's victory for non-compliance with the Electoral Act 2022 and INEC's guidelines. On Saturday, their lawyers took turn to present respective final written argument ahead of the tribunal judgment. Clement Onwenwuno, who represented the People's Democratic Party, argued in his final written address that Governor Sanwo-Olu lacked a secondary school leaving certificate and therefore was not qualified to have contested the governor's position.
You cannot be a candidate for an election if you are not qualified, if you are not properly sponsored by the political party. We've also been able to show before the court that if you submit any false certificate to INEC, then you'll be disqualified. And we've been able to show before the court, for instance, that Exhibit P36, which is the GCO level certificate tendered by His Excellency, submitted by His Excellency to INEC, was false. And although he denied submitting that certificate to INEC, but INEC in court testified that that certificate was presented by the governor in 2018 in the course of his first term in office. Now, we have demonstrated before the court that certificate tendered, issued by the grammar school from Ijebife, was false. And the master list presented by INEC, by WAEC, vindicated our position that the names in the said certificate differs from what appears on WAEC master list.
Speaking on behalf of the Labour Party and its governorship candidate, Olatunji Benson urged the tribunal to endorse his client's stance that the deputy governor lacked the qualifications to partake in the contest. He requested the removal of both the deputy governor and the governor from their offices, proposing the petitioner's declaration as the legitimate governor of Lagos State.
By Section 187 of the Constitution, a governor's candidacy is invalid, or his qualification is invalid, if he doesn't have a deputy governor. I mean, a valid deputy governor. The deputy governor of the APC, Dr. Obafemi Hamzat, has admitted in his form EC9 that he made a declaration of allegiance to the United States of America. He even took the same document before a commissioner of oaths and swore to an affidavit saying that, yes, it is true, he made a declaration of allegiance to the United States of America. What's more, if Section 182(1)A says that once you have made a declaration of allegiance to another country, you are disqualified. It borders not on his citizenship.
In response, Sanwo-Olu's counsel, Wole Olanipekun, in his address, urged the tribunal to dismiss the petitions from the Labour Party and the People's Democratic Party, stating that they lacked merit and were essentially academic exercises. Abiodun Owonikoko, representing the All Progressives Congress, echoed similar sentiments, asserting that the petitioners had not adequately proven their argument regarding the deputy governor's citizenship.
We are hoping that since the matter has become pivotal in this petition, a pronouncement by the tribunal will reassure our citizens abroad, all of who are trooping out now for better opportunities, that they can always come back to Nigeria without having their nationality and rights as citizens being compromised because they took the citizenship of other countries. And most countries have this reciprocal arrangement. America developed today by opening up to other nationals. But they also have that understanding that if you don't give people the opportunity to retain their nationality of birth, it will be difficult to attract them to America. That's the advantage of having dual nationality in Nigeria. But we are misunderstanding and trying to now demonize the objective. It will be dangerous for us if Nigerians who are remitting money from all over the world to Nigeria, sustaining our economy in terms of forex inflow, are made to believe that because they have other nationality, their right as Nigerian citizens by birth is, as a disadvantage.
The tribunal thereafter adjourned the judgment date which the judges say will be communicated to all parties involved in due time. Oba Adeoye, Arise News, Lagos.